Hello everyone, Jackie here and welcome to part 5 of my SimCity 4 Interchange challenge. I know it's been a while since I've made a video. It's a lot of real life has been in the way. It's Christmas time, it's December. But luckily, the Interchange challenge has been extended until the end of the month. It was supposed to end on the 20th, so there was no way I'd be able to hit the deadline. I've been working a lot of double overtime and stuff to meet deadlines for Christmas, but that has been done. And now I have some time to do. So, it's time to build this. So, let's get to the thread before I start building here. There has been a lot of submissions on this thread. I love it. I know some people are like, "Oh, the more entries to the competition, the harder it is to win." But I welcome as much competition as possible. I love seeing what people can do. Like this guy here. Like, I've never even heard of this guy, Mayor Please. Like, he's built an entire city and everything here. Like, it's insane. The interchange itself, I mean, it's pretty simplistic, using tunnels and stuff, but I mean, it's pretty freaking amazing what people are able to come up with and how different each submission can be. So I came up with a couple ideas of what I can do to finish my junction now that I got all the core work done and that trumpet part complete. I think I have it here somewhere. So I came up with a couple of ideas. So here's the area for reference here. So I've got, just before everybody forgets, I got connections here, and then I need to build connections here. And then this eventually will need to hook up with over here. That should be just a quick little curve. What else needs to be done? I need to build a rail overpass over here. I am allowed to use double track rail instead of the single track stuff here, because I still don't have it installed. And the mountain pass, which I consider to be the hardest part of the challenge, is complete. So with that, I just got this main connection, I guess, to worry about. All the stuff that has kind of formed where these roads meet has been completed. So if I look in the where am I going here? If I'm looking in the thread here, I came up with a couple ideas. I think I have two options, each with an alternative design. So this is option 1A. That's what I call it anyway. So I basically would have these ramps here kind of loop around and go that way, and actually not loop around, just kind of swing around or whatever, and then have these things kind of connect here. The rest of the connections are dealt via this connection over here, and yeah, so that's kind of what I thought. The alternative, option 1B, would be to stick an extra flyover ramp here to provide a more direct connection. And if I have that, then I can kind of get rid of this connection here because it would be redundant. It wouldn't be needed because you would never need to go this way, right? If you were on this road, you would just continue straight and you would come down this way to go that way. So option 1B is kind of what I'm considering to build initially, but it may change to 1A if it gets too difficult. The other option, 2A, don't worry about this, it's just connect straight. I don't know what I was doing in Paint. Would be a little bit more simplistic. It would just have one big flyover ramp over the main junction here, and then the other connections would be made over here. Now this is harder than it looks though, because remember the differences in terrain and stuff over here. Also, you have an exit lane starting this way, so you basically have two exit lanes really close together, and that's kind of confusing for drivers. And then option 2B, same sort of deal, except that flyover is built in, so I can get rid of that connection. So I'm going to hope to go for 1B and try and get it done like that. And if I have some difficulty or things just don't work in my favor, I can always resort back to 1A, or I can come up with something completely different. These are just some ideas of what I had. So, with that, I'm about to get started. I think what I want to do first, before I forget and screw it all up, is just build this connection here. It's just going to be like a few fractional angle curves and whatever. I just don't want to screw up, because, you know, that would suck. So I probably want to put in fractional angle just because I can. I could put in the smooth curves or whatever, but whatever. Where's the RHW4? Short outer curve. I want to make sure that I have enough room for the inner curve before I do that, right? Yeah, see, it doesn't like me at all. In fact, it hates me. Hates me very much so. Building fractional angle stuff on terrain that is not very friendly for road building is difficult to pull off. Luckily, I have the good old bullet. Oh crap! It's so restrictive. It's moving it down. I don't know, something like that might work. I guess I'm saving the main part for last. I'll probably just end up putting fillers here because of the terrain. I just need to make sure that this whole bridge is fully textured with the RHW4. You can go that way. Really? Oops. I think I screwed this up royally. Nope, no, I'm okay. I might need to move this back a tile. I should just kind of do that before I forget. And I don't want to make things harder than they need to be. I normally end up doing that anyway. So what if it moves out a tile? It's not really that big of a deal. Oh, there's a dual one. It tells you how long it's been, or how often I use the fractional angle things. This would work a lot better. Yeah, alright. I'm going to make sure that there's room for that short one before I build the big one. And of course, it really doesn't like me here. Oh! Wah. I'm listening to SimCity 2000 music remix. SimCity 2000 is actually out right now for free on Origin. It's like an what do they call it? Just a free gift for Christmas or something? I don't know. So if you've always wanted to give that game a try, now's a good time to do it. So can I squeeze this in, or do I really need an extra piece here? No, it doesn't like me. Maybe I do need to separate them a bit more because it needs that extra tile. Even if I was to build this curve first, like, would it let me get away with it? It won't even let me build here. Alright, screw it. I'm gonna make it a little... You think for a curve it would be pretty simple to make, but when it comes to fractional angle plus hilly terrain plus me, it's never that simple. See, at least now I have some room to do stuff. So, I'll go back to those fractional angle curve things. If I can just kind of... Ah, crap. Oh, man. Alright, at least I have an outline of what I want to do now. If you're using the HTML5 player of YouTube, you can speed up this video up to 2 times. Might be something to consider with me just having a difficult time building this thing here. Yeah, that's what I wanted to do. See, I'm getting somewhere now. Oh, you can be friends with me. So yeah, I hope everyone has good Christmas and holidays and stuff. This would probably be the last video until after Christmas. I'm hoping to get one done Boxing Day or December 26th. It's a holiday in Canada, December 26th. It's thanks to the good old British Commonwealth. Boxing Day was a day where rich people would give their servants a day off, and sometimes would even cater to them. They would like serve them or whatever. So what do I got to do here? Looks like I'm not going to be able to make it. I'm going to have to do like another curve thing. Have like a straight section. So maybe I'll have like this curve closer to the front or something. I don't know. Here I have a lot more freedom because of the smaller terrain restrictions. Something like that, maybe. And then I probably want to curve it. Alright, it's gotta go this way. Where's that straight section? Really? You're not gonna let me build there? You're that finicky? Alright, fine. Will you at least let me build now? Okay, good. I guess I'll get this part done first. I could get that close. I don't know what I'm doing. I think what I'll do is start it over here. So that way I know where to go. I probably need that connector thingy. There! Saving the game because I don't want to have a random crash. So I just need to find a happy place where these two pieces will meet and then have them kind of fractionally curve again. Just for a little bit anyway. Kind of be in this general area, I think. So what I'll do here is I'll build another fractional angle curve complex and then have a little bit of fractional angle stuff. However, this terrain is bumpy again. There's just no safe haven for bumpy terrain in this city tile. It's just evil. Really? Yeah. I don't know. These are just minor terrain alterations. There's nothing significant here. Nothing to see here. Move along. To anyone who's judging my terrain, they can see me do it in real time, so I can show my work. There's no cheating. Really? You don't want to build? Just build. I don't care. Just get that connection in. And now it's time just to build straight pieces, wherever those are. And just hope that they build correctly in this terrain change. Double... Where's the straight one? Already it's a nope. It's already too bumpy here. Oh. Alright. How about this make you happy? That should be okay. And now I just need to hope I can build these straight sections without too much of an issue. You'd think this would be a relatively easy part, but there is nothing easy about this. Looks a little bumpy. Thing is, I can't really level too much. Yes, I can. It's flat enough to kind of let me get away with it. Yeah, it's still kind of messed up here, though. That's better. I think that's one too far. And I just kind of need to find a spot where these two things will meet up. I think here it might actually be the shortening curve here. They don't find a nice spot where to line up though, because I need like 3 tiles. Right, 3 tiles would put me there, and that doesn't line me up. Ugh. Really? You're gonna do this to me? It means I'd have to redo this whole area here. Oh well. At least it's graded correctly. So I'll build one more straight section, I guess. And then build that curve. See how it doesn't like me? I might have to just add an extra tile or something to the curve. Oops. Oops. Oh, man. This is not my day for fractional angle stuff. It rarely is. Oh, my... You're not gonna... Oh, come on. It's not even letting me go here. I guess I'm too close. Oh, jeez. It's painful, I know. Painful to watch. It's painful to play. So I guess I gotta go up a tile to kind of avoid that. It's kind of bumpy again. It seems to be okay, but I might just have to. You know, if I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do it right. Never give any less than your best. I don't know. Nothing good came out of half-assing anything. I'm sure there's a few exceptions. But when you're in a pretty big competition now, you gotta make sure you do something that gets you to stand out. Yeah, it really doesn't like this terrain here. Hopefully that will help. I guess I could make it a little closer. As long as I don't make it too close and screw myself up again. Alright, now for the final little connection thing. What I'll do right now, actually, I'll just kind of drag this out, so I can just kind of get that override. Oops. Fractional rail highway network 4 connection. Nope, lines don't match up. I pity anyone who uses the Euro mod for fractional angle stuff, especially. That's just got to be evil. Does that I think it... Yeah, it lines up. But not nicely enough, because I still got to put in an extra curve thing here. Ah! Alright, why don't I do the outside connection first? And then I'll deal with the rest of it later. I thought this part I would be building the main junction of the interchange. But look where I am. I'm going too far that way. Alright, those lines match up, so that's good. Almost there here. I just need to find a nice spot where this can curve. So it's just the easy inside one, right? I guess I just put these too close together. I'm gonna have to make this go outside a bit. This is gonna be a tight squeeze. Oh, jeez. I don't have a choice. Where am I going here? This isn't gonna work. This isn't gonna work! There's just not enough space. I could shift this entire road an extra thing, but I don't want to do that. Am I really gonna have... Oh, jeez. Shouldn't be that big of a deal. I'm just gonna make this gap here an extra tile. I'm gonna build the inside first. I don't even care, because the inside I have no room to work around with. The outside, at least I can do stuff. Just build this damn curve. What? Inside curve is what I want. And then put it together. With the thing. Okay, so I got the thing done. So when I'm building this curve, I just need to make sure that I give myself like one extra tile here. And then build that outside curve thing. And then from here, just find a way for it to link up nicely. And before I do, I'll put in the starter thing. I don't know. Nope, one more. Okay. Well, getting close to the end finally. Outer curve. It immediately doesn't like me here for some reason. I'll figure that out in a sec. Oops. Really? You're not gonna connect? This is so picky! Why must you be so picky? I'm gonna try and squeeze it in. I mean, I could just build a smooth curve and just be over with it, but no. I could just, like, do that. It's so bad that this even, like, ugh. Man, that's how bumpy the terrain is. Alright, this better work. Okay, now I just need to put in that final connection. Other way. Holy crap! It's like stress relief right there. The only thing I gotta do here is just a quick little starter piece thing. I need to make sure that the lines go the right way, though. And not demolish the starter piece. Wow, that is bumpy. And I'm gonna save the game again. There's no people living in this tile. Why do you take so long to save? There we go. So it took about half an hour, but wow. That's done. So I got that going for me, which is nice. I can finally come back here. So I'm going to build my 7.5 meter bridge, and I'm going to level this terrain so that it's like all happy and everything. 7.5 meters up. This is going to take some time to get done because I'm just going to kind of keep it all on that one grade. Luckily I have a level terrain tool here. Basically just keep leveling until it meets. Wow, this is flatter than I thought it was. Ah, whatever. If anything, I'll be able to up over at the ridge here. And then just do some softening work. No major terraforming, just kind of getting that in. Also, I should point out that I was allowed to turn this into an RHW6, so I also have that ability. However, I'm not going to kind of worry about that until I get the main junction done, because I don't know if I want to keep this connection, so it will require even more work or whatever. So this could eventually be RHW4, and have kind of 2 lanes go this way, parallel to this. Then have one branch off to go that way, one branch off to go that way. So that's the ultimate goal. So I got that going for me. So that'll be helpful in terms of keeping the lane count consistent. Because I don't like having a lot of ending lanes, but with the setup that they gave us, having 8 lanes here just kind of end and go somewhere is difficult. So I want to have as few lanes end as possible. I want these lanes continuing wherever I can. And that road is done. This is now a good, complete road. Or highway, or whatever you want to call it. It's a bit of a bump here, though. I can fix that. No, 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 no. You stay flat. And now some new bridge work. One of the main connections I need to put in is a flex fly that will connect. So I want to get that in first. So I think that will actually involve maybe an extra tile here. This is not anywhere near where I want it to be. That's better. Just have a little bit. That stub will be there for a marker. Well, I don't know if I'll have terrain on this side. I'm gonna say no because it's flat anyway. So I'll have it kind of come down here. What I also want is a flyover to go this way. But I need to make sure that it fits properly. So you'll see what I mean. I'm going to get that flex fly in. I'm going to save first before I start building the ramps. Once I get the core ramps in, things should be smooth sailing. It's all about getting the right order of what you want done. So I doesn't want to get any closer, or does... Will it let me get... I wonder if it'll let me build here. Because, like... It won't let me... That's too far. Nope. Will it let me do this on the slope? Make sure that the lines go the right way. Not quite. No, it wants me to go up a bit. Oh crap, it wants me to go up a bit more. Alright. Oops. Getting the flex fly in is a important component anyway. So I will build this kind of like here. One tile shy. I'll get that transition thing back. I always click the wrong one. And of course that still isn't in the right place. That's where I want it. Oops. Do I want it this close? And I have to fractionally angle connect or whatever. Because if I make it go out a bit more, it won't look as nice. I'm just going to see where the transition gets me here. So for sure, this 2-level transition will go. And then from here, can I build a MIS curve thing? Let me see. No, it won't like me. Okay. These are all good things to know. I gotta push this back a bit. That's why getting the core stuff done first is the most important. No amount of blueprints would help. No amount of pre-planning. Sometimes you just kind of have to play around and be a bit of a madman, clicking around frantically until it works. So this flex fly now will have to go up a bit, but that's where it will essentially be. Just putting a placeholder there. I will also put a placeholder here because that's where I want that connector. And I'll get that flex fly in. I'm doing that just so I can get that extra tile put in. And now, if my calculations are correct, it should go in pretty snugly here. Snug fit. And all I really need on each side here is a starter piece. But before I get that in, I gotta build a fractional angle curve. I need to make sure I have an extra tile here for that starter piece. so I can't get it right next to it. I'm gonna put in just the starter right now. I want to ensure that this all connects. Which of course it doesn't, because it doesn't like me, but I can use this one tile thing in the middle to help. So what do I want? Level 2 starter MIS thing. I need to kind of verify that I'm putting it in the right spot. One sec. I don't want to overdo this any more than I need to. So flexible height, 2 tiles, or 2 levels, then 1 level on slope. And then I'm going to put in a starter piece. Level 2 MIS, make sure that the lines match up. And connect this dingus. Yeah, looks like it still wants the starter piece. Can I put in another one? I'm gonna save really quick. I'm getting a warning now, I saw, of low money. So that kind of sucks. I'm gonna have to just cheat a little bit to get some extra money. But it's a sandbox. That's what I'm working on. What's my money level? 86,000. I started with 500,000. Luckily, I'm almost done with the road work. Fillers. Nope, starter piece. It doesn't like me. Okay, I'll just put in a starter piece behind here. I wasn't sure if I needed it or not. And fractional angle real highway thing. And of course, they're not going to connect, so I got to make sure that they're working. And my phone is ringing, so I'm going to end the part here. I will see you back for part 6, where I keep doing work. Thanks, guys. See you later.